Still talking about vision, you need to understand what vision is. Because if you don't understand the vision of where you are, you're likely to make blunders. And that's why you hear things like different suggestion, in this where I'm coming from, this is what they do. Why are we not doing it here? I watched a program on TV and they did this. Why are we not doing that here? We don't have the same as vision and the same calling. I When God called me, what he told me is different from what he told them. And so you cannot come and decide this is how we're going to do it. You have to understand the vision and run with the vision to be able to be fulfilled and for God to be happy. And that's how growth can actually occur. Anything you're doing in a place must align with the vision of the place. And like I said, GLC was birthed by PFORM. And PFORM is Positive Influence Family Outreach Ministry. It is a calling to heal homes and marriages, help children, teenagers, young adults. It's a ministry where people believing for the fruit of the womb, they will come in without much effort. God will visit them with the fruit of the womb. And like I said, the enemy will only try to fight our marriages because that he knows that's what God has called us to do. And do you know the way he does it? He introduces other activity. He wants us to be doing things that God did not send us to do. Even though those things are godly, they're right, other people are doing it. But because God has not called us to do that, we are likely to be distracted from what God has called us to do. That's the way the enemy operates. And now that you know that we're called for this purpose, I don't want you to think, oh, what if some people are widowed? No. People that are going through divorce, this is the best place to be because they can draw strength. Because ultimately, the family of God is the bigger picture. And remember, the church is the bride of Christ. So we don't say, oh, because you're not married, you shouldn't be here. No, because people that have broken marriages actually need healing. And God has sent us with that word of hope to heal broken hearts. You can have your own personal vision, but because vision is always for an appointed time, when God sends you to a place, the vision of that place at that time overrides your own vision. God sends you to become a vision helper because you are also going to need a vision helper eventually. And whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap. If you get into a place and your ambition and your own calling and your own personal recognition overrides what God has called that place to be, you will find out that you will become a square peg in a round hole. You will always get angry and you'll be seen as someone that is rebellious because the enemy will use you because he knows that your own purpose is the one driving you. Why don't you focus on the purpose, on the vision of where you are, so that when it's time for yours to start, God will also send you faithful people that will help you to fulfill your assignments. Remember, the vision of GLC is to make sure we have a happy home so that we can influence positively other homes also. I'll be right back.